Hi guys, it's Coach Sadio from DRS Athletics, and I am giving you a little bit of what we talked about Saturday for the most favorable, the least favorable type of foods when it comes to your protein, your fat, and your carbs. I want you to really think about this every time you have something in front of you and you're going to eat it, because this is going to allow you to have the healthiest option, the best option for you, and something that actually resets your body. If you are looking for something to replace what you're already eating just because you like certain things, then you're really not resetting your body. This is what I mean. I love bread. So if I find a bread option that is going to try to allow my craving to happen, I'm still looking for bread. But if I cut it and I'm gonna have veggies and fruits instead, then I'm resetting something, right? That is the goal. Doesn't mean it's gonna always be perfect, but that is the goal. So let's talk about the most favorable, the least favorable, and the más o menos, the intermediate favorable. Remember, with your protein sources, any meat is going to be your most favorable. Protein bars or anything that has a lot of other things that have fat or carbs or sugar is gonna be your least favorable. I want you to remember that. Your in-betweener, closer to your most favorable, is gonna be your healthy protein shakes that have literally less than 5 or literally less than 3 ingredients in your protein. So if you look at your protein bottle, either like this or like this, and it has more than 5, you know you are over here and you're just sitting on your stomach. So let's talk about that real quick. For carbs, most favorable is going to be your veggies and your fruits. Least favorable is going to be your flours and your whites. Anything that has processed, high carb, you don't even know how to pronounce it type of stuff here. Your in-betweener is going to be maybe your rice. So if I was to say rice around here, pasta around here, crappy breads around here, compared to really good breads around here. Most favorable, veggies and fruits. Your fats, your most favorable is going to be nuts and seeds over here. Around here is going to be dairy, right? And if it's good dairy, it's going to be here. So any good dairy is going to be here. Anything here is going to be saturated fats or anything that's fried fats, or fried fats or vegetable oils or fats that come from, for example, if I was to eat a chicken thigh, the fats that are coming from the chicken thigh here is going to be around here, compared if it's like butter is going to be around here. So I want you to think of just like the sources where the food comes from is what makes it least favorable. This is least favorable in all the macronutrients. Think about where it comes from. If it's fried food, fat, it's going to be your least favorable. It's going through so many different changes, right? If it's on this side for the protein, for example, your cleanest protein is going to be what comes from the source of the animal right off the bat. Your eggs, your meats, your chicken, your turkey, and like what Steph Watkins was saying, maybe your lunch meats or things like that are going to be here because they had to process to get there. And what would be the least is what could stay on your shelves or in your backpack for a long time, like your protein bars and things like that. So I want you to think of that every single time we eat for this time around and forever, because that'll give you a very good scenario on what's the best to eat. Not just try to find something that allows you to keep eating the way you're eating, right? Because this is where you're changing your reset to be healthier and to feel that you are changing from inside out. All right, I hope that helps. Let's go.